842 skill rating. It is a road to glory. We don't have the Mbappes and the other top big cards. So let me show you, chat, how things are going at this moment and what I'm using with my 4-4-1-1. Why I love this formation. It is a control formation that offers you a bit of options in terms of pressuring a bit. 4-2-3-1 wide is absolutely fabulous. You got the two CDMs protecting you, but I like more this 4-4-1-1 in which I have one of my central midfielders supporting me with the attack, and it is so important, chat, to get a player in the central attacking midfielder position, a player that can help you create chances. Like, I've got Putea. She's the most expensive player that I've sold everyone to get her, but bro, she's fantastic. She creates 7 goals, 14 assists in 11 matches. All the 11 have been played in elite division, where it's very tough. So get a player over there. In my opinion, most importantly for the camp, you need to have a playstyle incisive. If you can combine with tiki-taka and even the inventive, mandatory. Technical together with incisive are most important too. They're absolutely fabulous. That being said, let's get into the tactics. Maybe I bore you a bit with the general informations. Let's see the tactics, chat. So, obviously, we're gonna play a balanced. I know, this is what we always do. It is the perfect combo of short passing and counter attack. So, balanced over here, and I do recommend that to everyone. Defensive approach will be on high. On balance, you just retreat too much with the team, and this will give the opponent the chance to push you back. Just run down the wing and cut inside with a driven pass, do one more passes over there, or a dribbling and score. So you want to keep the opponent from pushing you in your penalty box too easy. That's very important. That's why during the game I also trigger manual offside traps. In order to do that, just press on the D-pad 2 times up, bam, and it triggers an offside trap. But be careful with it, is risky. Now, for the goalkeeper center back, let's see what we have. Goalkeeper over here. I've started testing between defend and balance. Balance is nice, a bit more pressure for the loose balls. I highly recommend you to give it a try. Now, center backs, there's nothing complicated here. Absolutely nothing. All the time you will be using defender with defend. Defender with balance is no. Stopper, wide back in a 4 formation, never. Ball playing defender, even though they have plus, no thank you very much. It's crazy. So this is why only defender in my opinion. So both with defender, because AI defending this year, you just can't be serious with it. It's gonna be either sometimes great, either sometimes very bad. So you don't want to risk it. Now, another thing that I've been testing and I've changed eventually, fullback on versatile. When set to versatile, the fullback can move inside, form a back 3, or push slightly forward and wider to support build-up. So basically what this does, as you can see, it is a combination from you see balance, how balance just pushes forward and loses the square near Militao, and then you go to defend, you win the square near Militao, but then you lose the square in front. Versatile adds those squares, and it will drain a bit more your right back and left back for stamina, but to be honest, I haven't had problems with that. If you have problems, if you go after minute 90, you may want to swap them around with someone else from the bench. Now, the left back, again, I have him the same with fullback on versatile. If you have problems defending still, with this, just go defend. This will help you defend, but I do prefer the versatile. It is beautiful. Now, for the 2 central midfielders, I've got a combination. Your slowest one will be on holding, will ball with ball winning. The slowest one, remember here. The pacier one, very important, will be on box to box. And here you can play with balanced or ball winning. Ball winning this year is very interesting. So be careful with that, test it around. Even though Seger, for example, is fabulous at passing, she can do the passing playing still holding central midfielder and direct the ball left to right. They will still advance a bit forward. Don't worry about that, chat. It's crucial in my opinion not to have a player that is slow, like 75 pace, 70 something Seger on box to box. She's gonna have problems coming back. So the pacier one, box to box ball winning. Now left mid and right mid, mandatory here in my opinion. At least one of them inside forward, not on attack but on balance. The other one you could toy with him. Wide playmaker, wide midfielder, winger. You can, if you're overcrowding the central area, you can test that out. Now for the playmaker, I've seen with balance here, I've seen that I have a few problems going out of defense because the cam wasn't making the connection between midfielders and striker. She was running, the car was just running forward too much with ballast and just leaving me. She was playing like a shadow striker, you know. So that's why I went with build up, takes the ball earlier, helps me with the build up. Striker, advance forward over here, and not really a discussion about it. Probably the best role in FC26. That being said, chat, you've got the code on the screen for the 4-4-1-1, my absolute favorite formation this year. It doesn't mean that other formations are not fantastic or great. Of course they are. This is just the one that I prefer using more. It fits more my playstyle. Drop a comment below, let me know what is your opinion about this formation. Have you used it? Has it worked for you? Or which formation